My first impression of Mr. Hill, I took his class. It was an early morning class. I hate morning classes. When he came into the class, he came in with this super nice, clean suit with a great attitude, smile on his face, looked really serious at that, got up to the podium and he started to recite a poem. It was called Life is a Theater. First words I ever heard come out of his mouth was a poem. It actually pushed me to stay at Central State and keep going, because at the time before I stepped in the class, I was thinking maybe I made a mistake. But he was my first class on campus, and because of that, it changed my complete mind.
He's full of joy, he's creative, and when you look at him, you just see a very interesting chap, from the bow tie to his huge smile. He's always welcoming and engaging with the individuals he's interacting with.
The way he impacted my life, overall, he was just a really good professor. The assignments weren't necessarily based on just social work. It was based on who you are and the times that you needed help, and those things were really important for us to be able to figure out whether we wanted to do social work or not, to reflect back on the times that we've been through something or the times that we needed help. It helps us help other people.
As I see Solomon and his character, his qualities as he interacts with people, there's a calm presence with clear and organized thought. When he shares his ideas, he does so in a purposeful and loving way.
STEPS is a nonprofit organization I founded on Central State University's campus with the help of Solomon Hill in 2012. I was in a summer mentorship type of group, and I worked with a bunch of different students, and they gave us free reign 1 week to come up with a program for the students. And I used Mr. Hill's program, the Who Am I? He came up with it was pretty much like a paper we wrote about who we are. And I did that in the class, and everybody kind of just said who they were. And they got more into things that they had been through and stuff like that. And before you know it, the whole class was kind of bonding based off each other's struggles and each other's testimony. So I was off like a really supernatural high, and I went to Mr. Hill like, I think I want to start an after school program. I think I can impact lives. And he's like, no, let's make it an organization. He printed out the paperwork right then and there, handed it to me. He said, you need to come up with a board, you need to make a name, come up with colors and a meaning and a purpose and everything. And I took the paperwork and I'm just like, okay. And I went for it and I went and did it, and he just helped me every step of the way. And he ended up being my primary advisor of the organization, real hands-on.